not say AGI anymore. The term is so overused as to be meaningless. But Demis, it seems like you think it's important. Why?
Yeah, I think it's very important, but I mean, maybe I need to write something about this also with Shane Legg, who's our chief scientist, who was one of the people who invented the term 25 years back. I think there's sort of two things that are getting a little bit conflated. One is like, what can a typical person do, an individual do? And we can, we're all very capable, but we can only do, however capable we are, there's only a certain slice of things that one is expert in, right? And, or, you could say, what can you do what like 90% of humans can do? That's obviously going to be economically very important, and I think from a product perspective also very important. So it's a very important milestone, so maybe we should say that's like, typical human intelligence. But what I'm interested in, and what I would call AGI, is really a more theoretical construct, which is what is the human brain as an architecture able to do, right? And that's, the human brain's an important reference point because it's the only evidence we have maybe in the universe that general intelligence is possible. And there, it would have to be able to, you would have to show your system was capable of doing the range of things even the best humans in history were able to do with the same brain architecture. It's not one brain, but the same brain architecture. So what Einstein did, what Mozart was able to do, what Marie Curie, and so on. And that, it's clear to me today's systems don't have that. And then the other thing that why I think it's sort of overblown the hype today on AGI is that our systems are not consistent enough to be considered to be fully general yet. They're quite general, so they can do thousands of things. You've seen many impressive things today. But every one of us have experience with today's chatbots and assistants. You can easily, within a few minutes, find some obvious flaw with them. Some high school math thing that it doesn't solve, some basic game it can't play. It's not very difficult to find that, those holes in the system. And for me, for something to be called AGI, it would need to be consistent, much more consistent across the board than it is today. It should take like a couple of months for maybe a team of experts to find a hole in it, an obvious hole in it. Whereas today it takes an individual minutes to find that.
Sergey, this is a good one for you. Do you think that AGI is going to be reached by one company and it's game over? Or could you see Google having AGI, OpenAI having AGI, Anthropic having AGI, China having AGI?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, I guess I would suppose that one company or country or entity will reach AGI first. Now, it is a little bit of a, kind of a spectrum. It's not like a completely precise thing, so it's conceivable that there will be more than one, roughly in that range at the same time. After that, what happens, I think it's very hard to foresee. But you could certainly imagine there's going to be multiple entities that come through. And in our AI space, we've seen when we make a certain kind of advance, like other companies are quick to follow, and vice versa. When other companies make certain advances, it's a kind of a constant leapfrog. So I do think there's an inspiration element that you see, and that would probably encourage more and more entities to cross that threshold.
Demis, what do you think?
Well, I think we probably do. I think it is important for the field to agree on a definition of AGI, so maybe we should try and help that to coalesce. Assuming there is one, there probably will be some organizations that get there first, and I think it's important that those first systems are built reliably and safely, and I think after that, if that's the case, we can imagine using them to shard off many systems that have safe architectures sort of built sort of provably underneath them. And then you could have, personal AGIs and all sorts of things